Hello, Sherry.
You're good to go.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Jeff. Okay.
I'll be, sorry, Dave, I'll be on and off the mic, because I'm cooking dinner.
Okay, well, we'll get to the important stuff right away. You got a second just to 167 Comfort Street. I sent you a picture of it. Get out
Yes.
there and take a look at it before next week. The house is abandoned. It appears to be quite old. Um, it wouldn't surprise me if it went back well before 1900, if not into the 1880s. Uh, but it's in very, very poor condition right now.
I
Um,
know that house. I go
you
by it a
do?
lot. Yeah. And it's
Yeah,
so sad it was just left abandoned like that.
yeah, yeah. Well, the family that lived there for a long time, um, they never took care of it. The elderly couple, and he passed away, and she lived there for a long time, and I don't know who came in after that, but they never took care of it because
Mm.
it's a nice house, nice lot. Um, but I guess what they're proposing to do is tear it down and put four units in there.
Oh.
So and
For for individual homes or
oh,
condos?
I don't know, two duplexes or I don't know exactly how they're going to do it, but they're going to need on-site water, that's for sure.
Hmm.
Because I don't believe it was ever an approved project under the old regulations. But
Oh.
that's really not our concern. But so we'll set a hearing for next Tuesday at 7 o'clock.
Okay. It'll be
So,
Zoom.
David,
7? No, 6. 6 o'clock. I'm
okay.
sorry, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Our regular meeting time.
Okay. And it'll
Keep
be
us busy.
Zoom, same as always.
Yep, same as always.
Okay, let me put that on the calendar. So that would be the
Yeah.
21st, right?
Yes, today's the 14th. Yep,
Yep. Okay.
14 days.
So Oak Street. Okay.
And I'm sure I'll have to be prepared to answer questions. How can they build houses with a water moratorium? Water with a water ban. That's so it's not our jurisdiction, folks.
But there's water there for the original house.
Yes, there is, but the water service would have to be replaced. And if it's four units going in the place of one, it wouldn't be a replacement. It would be a totally new service.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know when the subdivision of the property was approved. If it was
Oh.
approved prior to December, but that's really not too much of our concern. Um, it's just a shame it can't be saved, but well, go out and take a look, see what you think. You can walk around. There's nobody living there. Um, the house, I don't believe the house is locked up. I didn't try any of the doors. It's a beautiful front door on the side of the house. It's a double door, two-foot doors,
Mm.
very ornate. So very pretty, but
Are
I
the
don't know how solid the porch is.
yeah, are the owners gonna try to salvage anything that's, nice like those doors or
I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see. Who did Jane tell me the developer was? Falconeri out of Middleborough, I think, is the developer. So, um, he's the gentleman who built the Cumberland Farms mansion down on 105 in Halifax, Middleborough area.
oh,
Have you ever seen that one?
no, I haven't.
Well, take a look at it. It looks like something out of the movies. It's a huge house. It's got to be 5 or 6 thousand square feet,
Mm.
plus barns and acres of fields around it, and it's pretty impressive.
Yep, I drive by it often.
Yeah. So
Is it on the main street going into Middleborough?
it's on 105.
Oh, okay. I know that route. Yep.
105 out towards Halifax.
Okay.
So, okay. So take a look at that. Um, Nothing new on the pumper situation. I haven't heard from Glenn. Waiting. I was up at the fire station yesterday for a CPC meeting, and I think that pumper would look great in the lobby, but the lobby's really not big enough for it.
Uh,
And uh, well, but nothing's come forward on that yet, so we'll see. But if you get a chance to get down and look at it, the people at APC are very, very receiving. They'd be more than happy to show it to you.
I
And
did go a couple weeks ago when you asked us to, but I guess the woman must have been on break or something because there was no one there, but I'll try again.
yeah, yeah, try again. It's a beautiful piece of equipment.
Now, the new
Um,
fire station on Pleasant Street, is that going to be the main fire station? Is that why we're looking
yes,
at that? Okay.
yes, it is the main fire station. So I'm sure we're going to be faced with a demolition request on the old fire station sooner or later.
Mhm.
And that's something that I hope they'll be able to preserve the original building and incorporate it into whatever they do. I think they're going to be looking for just municipal parking area, but there has been some discussion informally about a remote ambulance space to have an ambulance in that section of town just sitting there. So because right now, if you have train comes down, train gates are closed on the tracks, college traffic and so forth. Um, it would delay the response time. Some, I don't know. I'm sure they've got this all calculated and everything, but it would be nice if they could save that station because that station is it's 100 and well, let's see, probably 150 years old or better.
Hmm.
So, up until the time they put the offices in the two bays that was the main reception area and the chief's office, the hooks for the horses' harnesses were still hanging from the ceiling.
Really?
Yeah, they covered it all up with a suspended ceiling. So,
Hmm. There's no parking down there either, is there?
at the new fire station,
No, at the one right downtown.
at the old one, there's quite a bit of parking behind it, and it's hoped that they can rejuvenate that parking area to make it easier for the merchants. But it's going to have to be a big cooperative effort so that we can preserve the older buildings with some reasonable businesses. But right now they're owned by about 4 different parties, so it's going to take a lot of cooperation and coordination on the part of town officials to be able to put something together to save those buildings. So I'm sure that's something we'll be dealing with in the future.
It's too bad they can't do what Plymouth did and put a restaurant there.
Yeah, I've been in that one.
Yeah.
Not a
They
big fan
did a
of
nice,
Mexican.
yeah,
Yeah,
they did a nice job on doing
yes,
that.
yes, they did. I think well, they'd have to leave part of the abutting building because it's pretty small, the original building,
Um,
and they say you need at least 85 seats to make a restaurant go.
okay.
I think you'd be hard pressed to come up with a kitchen and 85 seats in that original footprint. So, but it's an idea, so we'll have to push that forward. Um, let's see, what else did we have? The historic video. Jeff has submitted some stuff. Al is Al Lacerda at the Cable Studio. Did you get a chance to look at that, Sherry?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I have it. I still have it.
Yeah. Okay, take a look at it. Jeff gave us some really neat things, and
Yeah.
he's working on a trolley section now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I got those videos all done. I was about to
Great.
send them to you. Show you.
Good. Send them right over directly to Al.
Okay,
Okay.
do that.
'Cause, I don't know if you're aware, but the Cable Studio just brought a new mobile studio.
Oh,
Huge truck. So that's where your cable TV bill goes every month to buy this truck. Al flew out to Ohio and drove it back, and it'll do everything the studio will do.
Hmm.
So it's got quite a bit of equipment in it.
Hmm.
And they're in the process of transferring everything over from the other van. So, let's see. Just wanted to check something. Oh, it was on the agenda. The Titicut Foundry site. I've been in touch with Eileen Heine, I think is her name. She's on the Open Space Committee, and they're probably not going to have a meeting in April, although they have one scheduled. She has a worse problem than we have. She only has 3 people on her committee, and one person doesn't come at all, and the other person has some other things going on. So she can't have a meeting. She can't do anything with one person.
mm,
So I'm going to a meeting Thursday night, an open space meeting at the college, to talk a little bit about it. But as far as she's concerned, she feels as though her committee would be in favor of it. At this point, they'll have to answer they'll get a notice from CPC when I finally make my application, asking for their input. So, and then we've got to go through conservation and hope that they'll see this as an insignificant project, even though it's going to be right up to the edge of the pond. So hopefully it won't hold us up very long if we go that route.
okay.
So those are the 3 things I had on the. Oh, Kitty Doherty has gotten a hold of me, and she's looking for information, input on the signage to put on all of the parks and the historic parks. They've asked me. I was able to get them a bunch of pictures on the prison. Pictures taken probably in the late 1800s. Because they have those 2 parking areas are in now. The trails aren't in, but the parking areas are in Summer Street. Let's see. And there is a brand new sign down at the Ironworks with the wrong name on it again. So I've spoken with Josh about trying to get some information to the people who are responsible for the sign. I've got some pictures of it, and hopefully we can get that corrected.
Is it very expensive to have those reprinted?
I would imagine to make a new board to fit in that frame, it's probably fairly expensive, but I don't know if the sign company could make just a piece to go over the error. Let's see. I have a copy. I went out and took a picture of the sign. Okay. Let's see if I can send this to myself and I can put it up on the screen.
The same thing happened with when the Boy Scouts,
Yeah, with the
with
big one.
yeah.
Yeah.
David, while you're getting that up, sorry to interrupt. I think I'd asked you to send me,
Yes, you need a letter from the commission.
yes,
Requesting
just
that
and I
change.
will, yep, and I'll chase it down for you so you don't have to
Okay.
send a bunch of letters or do
Yeah.
follow-ups.
Right now, I just wanted to, can I share, can I bring up something on my email, Josh, and so I can share it with the committee?
If you want to, if you, yeah, you can share, or if you want to send it to my email real quick, I can put it up on the screen for you.
Okay, I'll do that. That'd be better. Let's see. Okay, it's on the way. It doesn't have a title on it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll pop it up as soon as I get it.
The big kiosk that was on the island next to the bridge has been taken down. I didn't realize it was in such tough condition. The last time I saw it, it didn't look that bad, but evidently it was, so they took it down before it fell down. So this is a sign that they put up. Beautiful sign. It's not cheap. It's very well done and it'll last quite a while. But if you top left-hand corner, right there, Riverscape, Stanley Ironworks Park. It should be the Bridgewater Ironworks Park at Stanley,
Oh, okay.
because that's the designation of the historic district and the filing with the state. So, and it's the designation that's on the other two signs. So, just
Well, it
like to
looks,
keep it all the same.
yeah, it looks nice, except for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
title.
Well, you know, I'm not a sign person, but I've seen some really neat things done with they could print that block in the upper left-hand corner with a good adhesive and just lay it right on top of that. But it's up to the sign company, whatever works for them. So, I let's see. Nothing new on the Perkins Foundry project. I know they brought a lot of big equipment in there. I don't know if they started. I haven't noticed up until a couple of days ago if they had started taking buildings down. That will be an interesting project. Oh, Josh, you probably know more about this than I do. I haven't read over all the documents that you sent over on Stiles and Hart Park, but um, hopefully we're going to be able to get going on that again to finish it up. The project was signed off by somebody from the state. At least that's what came out of the last CPC meeting. Somebody from the state came out, took a look at it, said, project complete, put a sign on it. And now we're trying to see if there's a way to access the remaining funds or have they been closed out and put back into the big coffer in the State House? What the story is. So if you haven't been down there, it's they've got some nice trails, they've got some nice bridges and so forth, but the trails are only about 50% complete. So hopefully that'll be done. And the gang that Kitty's working with to get the signs up, if you ever think of anything that should be on those signs, we'll be talking, the Stars in the Park will talk about the Brickyard, but it'll also talk about the Plymouth County Fairgrounds that was there. The ones on Summer Street what they're doing is they're putting up a sign with I don't know what it's called. It's the little funny looking little square that you read with your phone, and it brings you to a website. And when you do that, it's going to give you all of the information on the park. So it should be pretty interesting when it's completed. So, anybody got any other questions or anything to add?
Not me.
I just wondered,
Okay.
I just wondered about that. Was it 96 Main Street?
Yes.
Have they filed anything yet?
I believe they're before the planning board at this time,
Oh, okay.
but I can't say for sure. They haven't got a demolition. I don't know if they've got a demolition permit. We cleared them for demolition, but I don't know what the holdup is at this point.
David, can I ask a question?
Sure.
For these demolition delays, once you do the public hearing, what do you do with the records for that? Does that go down to the building department?
I bring them back down to building department and they put them in the street file for the project.
Okay. Um, okay. So I just want to, for people that might be requesting, like public records requests and stuff, I
Yeah.
just want to be able to make sure that I can direct them to
Yeah.
where that's
Yeah.
going. So that's helpful. And then if Jeff has, once Jeff's all done with that video that you guys were discussing, if you want to get that on your guys' webpage on the website, just let me know and I can get it linked and everything for you guys. So we did that with like open space. They did a bunch of videos for the parks, and you can watch them right off the website.
I'm pretty sure I posted the first part on the Facebook page for the commission.
Is it a private Facebook page?
The commission one, no, it shouldn't be.
Okay, Jeff, would you be able to send me a link to that? I wasn't aware of the commission one.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Al's got a whole series of them that he's putting together. He comes up with an idea, I feed him the pictures, and then between Jeff and Al, they put together a video for him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anytime you guys need me to put something like that on the website to advertise for you guys, just let me know.
Okay.
You got plenty of space on there. We got that new website, so I have access to it. Send it away, and I'll get it put on there.
Working pretty good now?
Working, we'll say that.
Okay. Well, any other business for the commission tonight?
I don't have anything.
Okay. We had the Hanson Farm Trail dedication, was that yesterday? The trail is not complete. The bridges aren't in, but I guess the trail is roughed out. So stop down sometime and take a look. It goes off to the right of the barn. It's quite a ceremony yesterday. And if it's when it comes up on YouTube. You should really take a look at it, or on the BTV site. One of the employees, a young man who worked there for many years, Jamie Tebow, he got up at the mic and he told some really funny stories about working with the Hansons over the years and things at the farm and how they were doing things. And it was pretty humorous. It's very entertaining to listen to.
Hmm.
So, get a chance to listen to it. Take it in. The rest of the stuff was informative, but it was kind of dry. But and the Hansons, all three of the Hansons spoke. David, Bob, and Carol, and they talked about how they've worked in as part of the farm, how their spouses have become part of the farm, and so it's there's some parts of it that are very, very, I found very interesting. It was a good time.
Nice. Is that the barn you're talking about? Is that the one right next to the ice cream shop?
Yes, as you're facing the ice cream stand, it's to the right of the ice cream stand, and the trail is going to go to the right of that, I believe. That's going to be the entrance to it. Although there is a really nice sign to the left of the barn. So I don't know. They haven't completed it yet. So I don't know where the arrows are going to point you.
Okay. Check it out as soon as they're open up. Are they
Yeah.
opened up now?
Not yet for ice cream. I didn't hear mention there was some talk about them opening up the stand, a partial opening for this ceremony, but it didn't happen. So I think they're probably going to wait until they get a fresh supply of new ice cream instead of selling what they get in the freezer from last fall. But I'm sure you'll see the cars lined up. No doubt
Yep.
about it. If you're looking for another ice cream stand that's opened up. Now, this has nothing to do with Bridgewater. I'm just passing this on. It's on Route 105 in Middleborough. And it's in farm country down there. And it's a farm, and they have a brand new building and
Yep.
really nice facility.
2 scoops, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Is it all homemade?
I don't know what the source of their ice cream is. I don't think they're making it on site.
Okay.
Most people buy it off site now. Richardson's or even the Hansons buy theirs from Richardson's up on the North Shore.
There's
It's
a
all
new
good.
one. Yep. There was a new one in East Bridgewater too, right across from the Y, and they make
Yeah.
their own.
Yes. Across from the Y.
Yep. On 106.
Yeah. I'm just vaguely familiar with that one. What I was thinking, I thought you were going to talk about East Bridgewater and the new Peaceful Meadows, run by Hostra Farm in.
Oh yeah, no, they're horrible.
Well, you got to fight your way through the crowd to get to the window.
I know. Well, that's why I like this one on 106 because it's just like Peaceful Meadows.
Oh,
It's a creamier. I find
Yeah.
Hoster watery, and I've given it a
Oh.
couple of tries, but
yeah,
they're doing business, so that's good.
yeah.
But if you
I
like
guess they're
a
working
nice,
hard to bring that farm back.
yep, no, that's good. I guess the cows came back too.
Yeah.
My friend
Wow.
owned that, but then they all retired, so
Yeah.
I'm sorry to see them go.
Mm. Well,
But try the new one in East Bridgewater. It's very good.
I will do that.
She's part of I don't know whether she was part of AJ Parker, but the little write-up they had that the family has been in the ice cream business for many generations.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what their names is. I think but I like it. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I had gone over to the one next to the East Bridgewater Public Library.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And I was kind of disappointed in the quality of their ice cream. But
Yeah, I don't think they make theirs either.
no, I don't think so. Skinner's,
Yes.
yeah, they've been there for years and they have quite a following. So
Hmm.
they're doing something right. I have to go over there and test their scales in their candy shop once a
Oh,
year, and they always have quite a crowd. So
yeah. I don't find theirs that good either. It's not like old-fashioned farm flavor.
yeah, yeah, creaminess isn't there.
No. And I don't think any of them. This one in Mansfield is supposed to be very good. Well, they serve Richardson's. So,
Yeah,
you can stay home and get that.
yeah, yeah. Every time I go to an ice cream window to order an ice cream, I remember my dad. We go up to I call it Gummo's, where Good Days is in West Bridgewater.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
that was an ice cream stand when I was a kid, and they had a dairy. They made their own ice cream, and I can remember the lady opening the window and looking down at me and said, "What size cone? 5, 10, or 15?" Oh, forget
Not
that.
anymore. Now it's $5,
Yeah,
$7, and $10.
yeah, yeah, for sure. So,
Still worth it though.
yeah, yeah, it is. Always tastes better when you go out for it.
Hmm.
Yep.
Well, so we'll get together next Tuesday, and if anything else comes up on any of the other things, anything you want to add to the May agenda, um, bring it up and we'll get it put on it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're meeting at Oak Street.
No, I don't know what my schedule is, and I couldn't set something up. But if the house
Oh.
is abandoned, there's nobody there. There are some keep out signs, but I think as long as you can go out and look at the house and so forth. Just I wouldn't recommend going in it because it looks quite dangerous.
Yeah.
But just stop out and just say, hey, part of the historical commission, we've got a demolition delay hearing, and that's what you're doing there.
I was
In the
just
meantime,
confirming. I missed that part of our
yeah,
meeting. So
yeah,
it's a demolition delay hearing?
demolition delay,
Okay.
right? And I'll check on some of the older maps and see if it shows up. Um, see how far back it goes, because it wouldn't surprise me if it goes back to the just the design of the house and everything, maybe 1880s or later or earlier than that. We'll take a look. We can always ask the applicant when he comes in.
Has anybody been in it to see if there's anything of value, like woodwork, mantle, that type of
No,
situation?
we could request that. We can ask next week.
But that wouldn't be anything to hold it up for, though, would it? I mean, it's not
No,
a historical significance.
no, we could just ask where the stuff might be going. I'm sure there are people out there who buy historically significant
Mhm.
pieces like that. I mean, maybe there's a beautiful staircase in the front, but there's not much of a second floor, so I can't imagine a very ornate staircase going up to the second floor. It's basically a cape, so it's not a real big house. Spreads out a
No,
little bit.
and it's not a lot of Victorian touches on it either.
No,
There was one on what's the street that goes down to Middleborough? South Street. It looked very similar to that house that was abandoned too. I think they finally took it down and built some new houses on the right side. That's very similar style to it, and it was abandoned.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. We've we've seen it before. It takes love and money.
Oh, yeah.
No, without the love, nobody's going to put the money into it, unfortunately. Cost of materials.
Well, I'm sure the neighbors will be happy to have something
Oh,
there.
yeah. Yeah. I'm sure they will. And the new people learn to live with the whistle of the freight train
Mhm.
32 times a day.
Is that how many times it goes through?
Seems
Yeah,
like
that's just passenger. And then the freights are 2 or 3 every night.
Oh,
Usually it's 2 freights, and then they run one engine up or down, just the engine alone, sometime around midnight.
the only one
So,
I can ever hear is like the 5:45 one. It went in through there that time frame, but I never hear any of the others through the day.
oh yeah,
Well,
you come down and sit in my front yard if you want.
I can just take the train, David.
Yeah. Well, I can give
That's
you a
right.
picture of this, give you a picture of the station that used to sit in my driveway, and maybe you can flag them down.
That's right.
But
You have access all the time.
yeah, it's amazing. At least once a month, I'll have somebody park out in front of the house and wait for the train to go by.
Oh,
Just sit in their car, and sometimes they get out with their little kids and stand a little closer, and um, so it's still fascinating to some people.
oh yeah.
I
So
like it because it just reminds me when we were kids. I lived in Randolph and we had the train. They're still using the same track
yeah,
that they have now. And I can remember that it burnt down, I think, in 54, because I can remember it and I was young,
yeah,
mid 50s. But I loved that train. My mother didn't drive at the time. And we'd get on the train and go to Quincy and see my grandmother.
yeah, yeah. Does that remind me of a story? But yeah, my dad took me in on one of the last ones because he used to work in Boston. And when they were shutting the train down, I think in 56, he took me in on the train, and we went and spent the day walking around Boston, and he showed me where
Mhm.
his shop was, where he used to work, and where he used to go for lunch down by the Coast Guard station and so forth, on the waterfront. And it was pretty neat. And then when the train opened up again in 95, I got some tickets and I took my dad in. Uh,
Nice.
so we went in on a train. We didn't do much walking around, but we went into South Station. Uh, if you haven't been into South Station, it's, it's they've done some tremendous changes in there, and especially with that new building that they've got coming up right out of the
Mhm.
middle of South Station, 50-story building. So just take a ride in someday. Now that you have your senior citizen discount, Sherry, you can ride in for $5.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, just go
We,
in and
yep, we took Hannah last year for there was some event, dinosaur something, and she had never been on a train, so she loved it.
yeah,
But it
yeah,
just like you said, you have memories of your father, and I was just a kid because my sister was in school, so I was under school age. But my grandmother would take us to Molly-Off's for dinner, and I mean, it's like to me that was wonderful,
yeah.
Nice memories.
Yeah, one of the places that my dad took me to when we went in that time, and I never forgot it, was he took me to the site, the original site of the Boston Tea Party, which is now probably 100 yards from the ocean. But it was on one of the wharfs, and there's a big bronze plaque on the side of the building indicating where the pier was on that spot. And then when they had the recreation of the Boston Tea Party, uh, going back, I think about 2 years now, I took my grandson in, and we went in to see it, and we also went to that spot where my dad brought me. I got a picture of him standing in front of the plaque, and I gave it to him, and I said, "See, third generation's been here now, Ben. You can take your kids in and show them."
Oh, that's nice. That's really
Yeah.
nice.
So it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
So much to do in town.
Yep. So my next goal is I would like to take the train down to New Bedford. And I think they've got a few shops not too far from the historic district where you can get off the train and walk around and New Bedford or New Bedford. Where is it? Yeah, it's New Bedford. Yeah. And I don't know if there's a train stop up by 95 with a train 195. And if there is, if you're ever down in that area, there's a fish market called Kyla's.
Oh, I know. Matter of fact, one of the guys I worked with, his sister was married to that guy.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Well, you can get a fantastic clam roll in there for $18.
Yep.
All right.
Whole clams.
I really like the Whaling Museum down there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
And they've done a nice job too of like the inner city. They've been working on that for a long time. And they
yeah.
have like funky little restaurants now that, they never had before. You go to New Bedford and take your life in your hands, but it's all changed. It's
Yeah,
it's really nice.
yeah, it's improved quite a bit. And they're
Yeah.
always the waterfront is coming up more and more all the time. And now that the wind farm is complete off the Cape, they were making all of the turbines, assembling the turbines on the waterfront down in New Bedford. And now that that's done, it's going to open up a lot of spots.
Nice. Another
That's
place that's getting a nice makeover is Detroit. I just came from there a couple weeks
Cool.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's getting really hip now. Really nice looking.
Well, it's good to know.
the
I did
I'd
the
seen some pictures
Henry
of the
Ford
train
Museum.
station.
Sorry.
I'd seen some pictures of the train station once and how beautiful a building that was.
Hmm.
And I thought they were restoring it.
It's nice to see these old towns. My cousin lives in Pittsburgh. She's a doctor, and
Yeah,
there's a big hospital out there, and she loves it.
yeah,
Things are affordable. She bought a beautiful home there, the half the price of here, but
yeah,
it's up and coming.
yeah.
Nice. And I did the Henry Ford Museum while I was down there.
Oh,
That
Yeah,
place was amazing. Absolutely
yeah,
amazing.
it is. Yeah, I've been there a couple times, and there's always something new to see there.
Hmm.
I've never been there. That sounds fascinating.
Yeah, it is.
It'll
Um,
take you. It's all day. The place
Mhm.
is huge.
yeah, yeah. He
So
uh,
many
he went around the
things there.
country. He went around the country and brought in buildings from American history. He's got a house that he brought in from Sandwich, a
Oh,
small Cape Cod style house in his village. And some of the more noteworthy ones, he has the Wright Brothers Bicycle Shop, Thomas Edison's Laboratory from Menlo Park, New Jersey,
hmm.
and there's a movie that goes along with that. And when they brought it in from Menlo Park, they also Edison had a habit of when he was experimenting, he'd get frustrated and he'd throw something out the window just to get rid of it. So when Ford brought the building up, he also excavated all around the building and all the things that he found, he brought back to Dearborn Park from Edison's experiments.
Hmm.
So,
And speaking of Edison, he also has Edison's last breath in a
oh,
sealed vial.
wow.
Now, apparently, Edison's son, um, he put like 7 vials in the room when Edison was on his deathbed, and when he died, he sealed them all with wax or
Huh.
something like that, and
Yeah,
he gave one to Henry.
yeah,
Kind of macabre, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
yeah.
We also saw Abraham Lincoln's chair from the theater.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. I wasn't aware that the first time I went there, I was just passing through Detroit. I had my two boys with me, and we had driven in from Ontario, and we were heading for southern Indiana, but I said, I gotta stop at Dearborn Park. And unfortunately, we flew through there in 3 or 4 hours. But I remember coming across Lincoln's chair, and I came on the display. And it's like, what is this old ratty piece of furniture doing here? What's the significance of this? And then I read the sign, and it was like, wow, the
Yeah.
blood stains on it and
Yep.
everything. It's just fascinating.
Even being in Ford's Theater, when you go upstairs, I don't know if you've ever been there, but
Yeah.
you know, and you stand behind the door where he was killed, it makes the hair on your back of your neck stand up.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, well, we're getting quite a ways off the subject, but I'll throw out one more thing. Last year I had a chance to get down to Annapolis with a tour group, and we did Annapolis, we did Fort McHenry,
Oh, nice.
Pennsylvania, the Museum of the Revolution, American Revolution in Philadelphia. But the thing that impressed me the most was in Annapolis. I wasn't aware was the capital of the country for a short time
Yeah.
following the revolution. And the room where Washington resigned his commission has been restored to exactly what it looked like at that time. And then they have a full-size statue of Washington standing in the middle of the floor, and in his hand is his handwritten address that he gave to the members of the government. And and it's just to think about it. And he was there, and his address and his full-size statue, lifelike, and it was fascinating. It's to see that. So
It's really cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah, and they have John Paul Jones. His body is there
Oh.
in the basement of the chapel, and it's entombed in a vat of brandy.
Wow.
That's
So
different.
sealed up. Yep, yep. So, but it was quite a trip to see.
Hmm.
So, okay, anything comes up, let me know, and we'll get together next Tuesday, unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
Nope, sounds good. See
Okay.
everybody next Tuesday.
Tuesday, 6 o'clock.
Okay,
See you then.
good night.
Okay, see you then. Good night.
Night.